Hi Gemini, how are we? So what is going on with my Geminis, my twins? I don't know why. I keep feeling like I have shit on my lips. I mean, I do have lipstick on, but whatever. Ooh, Justice reversed coming out here. Front and center. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra. Some of you guys could be dealing with some very karmic situations. A big decision is weighing on you heavy, or you made a big decision recently. Some of you guys could be dealing with the government, the justice system, something like that. Someone could have been freed from the justice system or from court or something like that. Definitely some major karma. The Justice reversed card is not the best to have, as it can normally indicate some negative effects to karma, but it looks like this is good. It looks like someone got their wish when it came to being set free for an air sign, okay? Possibly an air sign. It's almost like a wish came true and some kind of karma, good or bad, happened with an air sign, another air sign, possibly, maybe even yourself. And now they are finally able to be free, to be able to let go, not feeling trapped anymore. That's interesting. Anyways, if you're new to my channel, my name is Tawny Michelle. I do tarot readings and I also talk about the astrology, which we'll go over in a second. I am honest in my readings. That's not being negative, it's being real, it's being honest. I normally don't have any issues with my air signs, my fellow air signs, but just throwing that out there because Gemini, you guys will have a somewhat heavy reading today, just to be honest with you guys. There's a very big transformation here coming. Quite literally. So Saturn, Pluto, and the South Node, here's your card, are in Capricorn right now. Capricorn is your 8th house, okay, of death, rebirth, transformation, etc. Resources, other people's resources, money that's not yours, or things being given to you, loans, the government, things like that, or your partner's money. This also deals with sex, power. So Gemini, what the South Node, Capricorn, the South Node, Pluto and Saturn and Capricorn is doing for you is releasing blockages that are blocking you from coming into your power. They are helping you let go of toxic situations and other things that are holding you back from major transformation and completion. The ending of a situation has occurred here, either with yourself or with a relationship, because we can't ignore that your card is here with the Lovers. The Lovers is also a big decision. A new path, a very big new path, a new life path. And with Justice being here, it seems like you guys are going through some big decisions, big choices and transformations. There is a possible relationship here that did not work out, and the world is bringing back karmic situations to come to a complete. Maybe relationships from the past and Pisces season came back around for you to finally see the bigger picture of them and move on. But either way, we have let go of a lot here. We have let go of a lot here. There has been some major endings, or will soon be some major endings if we're not currently going through this, to do with possibly relationships. Doesn't just have to be romantic. This could be family with the 5 of Pentacles. Moon's coming out here. We have Pisces, Gemini, Scorpio, Libra, and air in general so far coming out here. The strongest. We are completing a very, very karmic cycle that has to deal with our subconscious patterns, karmic relationships, because you do also have Jupiter in your 7th house of relationships, business partnerships, legalities, and things like that, bringing luck in those areas, but also expanding your mind in those areas. Luck might not always look like luck at first, so don't drill me down in the comments because I said the word luck and you're like, what do you mean my relationships have been shit? Jupiter has been here since November, so you probably started noticing a change in your relationship life since the beginning of November. It's too many cards. So what else is going on for you? So anyways, back to this Capricorn energy that's going on. This is releasing trauma, psychological wounds, psychological pain, possibly even from childhood. You may need to work with a therapist or a medical professional, a psychologist during this time. I said the same thing to Aquarius because the house there that it's affecting for Aquarius is a little bit different than Gemini, but they have a lot of similar qualities, similar themes. So don't be ashamed if that's something you have to go through, because we are going through some major completions here when it comes to our subconscious mind. When it comes to things that are hidden from us, they are being brought out for everybody to see, and it isn't always the most comfortable thing to go through. You guys are going through some serious transformation, possibly like the Saturn, Pluto, South Node energy in Capricorn is possibly affecting you guys the most. It's a whole death and rebirth type of situation. It is leaving behind mental blockages, past trauma, things that we try to keep hidden within us that are now being exposed, not only to us, but possibly even to others, to our partners and our relationships and our business relationships. It's coming out. This is very, very powerful transformation. Very, very powerful uncovering of blockages. So yeah, some of this stuff could be coming from your childhood. This is kind of like making you release these things that no longer serve you. Yes, they may be painful for you to look at. They may be painful for you to go through or relive, but they are no longer serving you. And it's important to see through the bullshit and see that there's a higher purpose in this. You also have Sagittarius energy coming up in here. So this Jupiter retrograde could definitely be bringing some people back into your life. Aries for you is also your 11th house, Gemini. So definitely social circles, groups. You're also going to be realizing some old goals and ambitions that you've had. Some old hopes, dreams, and wishes that you now want to get back to working on. And this Aries energy is going to do that for you. But while you're focusing on the future so much, and while you are possibly gaining things, because the 11th house is also the house of where we gain things, you need to be aware of the things that you also have to lose in order for those things to come in. So, it seems like what we want in our home life, where we feel comfortable, or independence, for some reason isn't working out in some way. Like maybe the home environment, maybe someone took something from us. Something possibly with the home here, or a family situation even. Maybe even something from the past that we use to identify ourselves and our self-worth. There's some kind of truth that needs to come out about this, or it needs to be communicated in some way. So, on the good side of this, Mars is coming into your guys' sign, so it's going to give you all kinds of motivation. It's going to make you really motivated on how to improve your self-image, the way that you are, you as a person. This could also possibly make you get agitated and impatient and very easily angry with other people. Have patience. Be above the bitches, okay? Because the Three of Cups reversed, they're the bitches, right? Be above the bitches. You're better than the bitches. Fuck them. Have patience. Watch what you say. Be very, very careful about what you say and how you say it and how you use this Mars energy. Be careful that because she has those cups in her hand, be careful that you're not letting your emotions get the best of you to where you react in some kind of way. I feel like someone, possibly a family member, this Ten of Pentacles reversed is just weirding me out. I feel like there's someone, possibly a fire sign, that could be draining your resources or your money somehow. Or if you are with someone, this could be some bad news with your partner's money. And you might have to be the breadwinner or something. Like you might be the one that is depended on this month a little bit more than normal. So then you have the Four of Wands here. So I think this is really saying that, oh, you have the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles at the bottom and the Hierophant, and we will stop there. I feel like some of you could be getting married, and some of you could be, yeah, some of you could literally be getting married. I mean, this is crazy. All upright too. Some of you could literally be getting married. I mean, what the fuck? Possibly in Taurus season, and it looks good. I don't see anything bad with this. Some of you could be moving. Maybe that is why the Ten of Pentacles is reversed with the Knight of Wands reversed. Like there's a change going on in your house to help you find a better, independent and more comfortable sanctuary, and you are happy about this, or the news just hasn't came in yet. Maybe there's a delay in moving, but it will come in. Maybe you're waiting on somebody to propose to you. I think it will happen. If you're not getting married and if you're not in a relationship and you could give a fuck about love, relationships, whatever. By the way, hi, I'm Tawny, I cuss. Some of you could still be moving on your own, and some of you could have a very important choice to make when it comes to a Taurus or something to do with the government, or something to do with religion, or something to do with a spiritual lesson or spirituality in general. I feel like towards the end of the month, it's really good energy if you let it be. If you stay in this blocked energy, this denial energy of not wanting to look at the things that are made apparent to you this season, it's going to be hard. If you get emotional and overreact to the bitches or dudes, it's going to be hard. But overall, it looks good. So the rest of your guys' astrology is Venus and Mercury will be in your 10th house of communication, public appeal, and this is going to be very helpful to you with your reputation in the public. People are going to see you as attractive, and that's what this could be saying. People are going to want what you have. People are going to see you as attractive. And we have the Page of Swords here. You're going to be very good with communicating and all of that, like you Geminis are. It could also bring you nice things in your career, like communication with Venus here. There could even be a possible promotion. Some of you could be quitting a job or a family situation, moving out of a family environment or something for something more independent. It looks good. Like, with as crazy as the astrology is for you guys this month, it definitely indicates it in your reading, but your reading looks like you guys are going to be able to get through this as long as you're not focusing on the past and what can't be fixed, because there's a situation coming up here very early on in your reading that cannot be fixed. The Five of Pentacles reversed is a situation that is not fixable. It cannot be fixed. But there's an easy completion, an easy transition here to it. And I think you're going to intuitively know this and realize this. It could be a love relationship or just an old path that you've stopped going down. But the transformation is going to be beautiful. Like, so Jupiter is retrograding in your 7th house of relationships. So this definitely could be bringing in some people from your past or past relationship situations for you to kind of revisit, revise. It could also be bringing in contracts, business partnerships, and understanding these things at a higher level than everybody else, understanding why certain relationships didn't work out the way they did, or why they did work out the way they did, etc., etc. You're going to be able to see a higher purpose to certain things from the past that didn't work out the way that you wish they would have maybe at the time. But it looks good. There's definitely some big decision here that was made that you wished for, or some breaking free of karma or something. Some good karma that was wished for an air sign, possibly you, coming in, like something that you really wanted. That's really helping you break free and transform, and you seem to really be dealing with all of this stuff easily. The only thing that seems like it's going to be a little rocky for you is some kind of ending that I don't even think is as big as one of them that you're going through, that you could possibly be in denial about, that you could possibly be mentally trapping your own self about, like mentally blocking your own self. But there's still a lot of balance here. Like, I think you're gonna get out of it as long as you can embrace the temperance energy, look at it from a higher perspective, not get in your emotions too much, and really moderate and balance out the way that you say things and the way that you do things. And don't let stupid people and their opinions hold you back. There's definitely a higher calling here for you, Gemini. And there's a lot of twos here. There's a lot of balance. There's a lot of doubles. Like, it's crazy. So let's look at your reading. And yeah, I love you guys. I will see you guys over on my Patreon for more exclusive readings. And then I will also see you guys in my weekly live streams I do here on YouTube that I do for all signs. And yeah, bye. Hi, Gemini. So this is your guys' reading for April. It's just so smooth. Like, there's a lot happening, a lot of
major, powerful as fuck transformation, but it's flowing smoothly. Like, I feel like some of you guys might be ready for this transformation. Like, it's crazy. So anyways, as you can see, we start at the top left with Justice, the Nine of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles reversed. All four of those cards came out together in the beginning of your reading. So, like I said, a big decision was finally made, or something was finally let go or broken free. Some of you guys, like maybe there was a verdict made if you guys were in court or dealing with the legal system in some way, but someone got their wish. It looks like it's you because the King of Swords is upright following the wish card and Justice, and the Four of Pentacles is reversed. Some of you guys could have got your way in a court case with money, and someone maybe owes you money now, etc., etc. It looks like karma's on your side. Either way, there was a verdict made, a final call made, in some kind of way, shape, or form, and it like benefited you in your favor, it's looking like. Or another air sign if you are not this air sign. So then we go into Death and the Lovers, then the Five of Pentacles, the World, and the Moon. So this is another major ending. I mean, it could be just echoing the first four cards, but I really like it. It's just another major ending that you are completing, a very powerful, transformative karmic cycle that you are completing and that you are realizing and coming to terms with. Whatever situation this is, it's like you can't fix it. It's not fixable, but it seems to be flowing smoothly. This could be a relationship with the Lovers card. This could be a money situation, a job, or something to do with a Scorpio, another Gemini, or a Pisces maybe. But either way, it's looking good. Like, we're moving forward, we're moving on, because then we come down to the Six of Swords, the Two of Swords reversed, and the Eight of Swords upright. So it seems like we are trying to get out of some mental blockage or fears that we have, some mental prison that we have on ourselves, some mental trap. And there might be a little bit of a struggle with this because of all of this Capricorn energy in your 8th house that's going on, but I feel like you will get through it. There is kind of a having patience and seeing the bigger purpose with Temperance and the Three of Cups, especially if this has to do with other people. And then we come into this home or family or money or job situation with the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. And then the Ten of Pentacles was clarified with the Knight of Wands reversed, which we kind of talked about. I feel like this could be changing a career. This could be how the public is seeing you this month, but it looks good. And then we come down here to the very bottom. Some of you could definitely be tying the knot, getting engaged, getting married, possibly in Taurus season, or maybe even in June with the Four of Pentacles there. Or maybe even this month, honestly. And that looks really good. Or there could be some kind of choice here that needs to be made about something. Some of you could be juggling 2 jobs for your security and your family's security. Some of you guys could be going back to school and juggling a job. Some of you guys could be furthering your education. Some of you guys could even be traveling on a honeymoon or something. But there's some really good romantic and fun and spiritual energy here towards the end of the month. I also wanted to show you guys, so we also have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Page of Pentacles and the Hermit and the Fool. So what I think this is saying is that some information is going to come out or be learned that is new to you this month. But this is some important information, whatever it is. It could have to do with a fire sign. Maybe a fire sign tells you this information or helps you learn this information. But there is some kind of learning of information that is happening here this month which seems to be really good. You could be by yourself learning this information, but it's brand new. Some of you guys could definitely be going back to school, furthering your education somehow, or doing something with your education. So I just wanted to show you that really quickly. Anyways, Gemini, thank you guys so much for watching this reading. Thank you guys all for your support. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you guys over on Patreon, and I will see you guys in the weekly live streams. And I will also see you guys next month for your May monthly reading. Bye, Gemini. Have a good month.